Hi everybody, I'm Dave from the Polypad team, and in this video I'm going to show you how to easily make your own version of the What Polygon Do You Hear activity. First, let me explain a bit how this activity works. This is an activity where I imagine the teacher presenting to the class and the students are not on a device, but perhaps they are working in small groups at their desks, perhaps they're working at a whiteboard space. However, the teacher wants to facilitate this, but it is best done where the teacher is only presenting and the students are not on a device. So to start, the teacher will play the three squares at the top, and each square has a different animation and different audio that is attached to the animation. So here we go. I would imagine the teacher inviting students to do some turning and talking, some sharing with the class, and then when they're ready, to invite them to listen to the mystery shape in the three different ways. And after each one, try to draw the shape on a piece of paper, maybe do it on their whiteboards, talk with their classmates about it. You can imagine this activity being facilitated in stages over the course of the activity. So just to do it for the video, I'll play the perimeter. Again, I would invite students to draw the shape that it might be, share what they know about the shape based on the perimeter, etc., and then play the area. If at any point you could go back and play the squares again, I'll play the angles. And again, after a lot of discussion and sharing and noticing, the teacher then can show the shapes to the students. There we are. And so maybe you would play the area. To have a discussion about what was shown in the area. But what I want to talk about now is how to change the shape. So you might have done this activity a few times and you want to do the same activity but with a different shape. So I'm going to zoom out and move over a little bit. I'm going to navigate over to the gear. Actually, before I do any of that, I'm going to save a copy of it so I don't lose this first version of the activity. So I'll go over to save and click duplicate. And I get a confirmation that it's saved and the title was saved to a copy of this. So now I'm ready to edit it. I will go to the gear menu and turn on authoring mode. And here I want to change this shape, right? So what I will point out is in the actions tab, we have three actions associated. We actually have more than three actions. We have a number of different actions associated with the buttons here. So this one, when I click that button, notice when I hover over the one link, it shows me what button it is. When I click that, I'm going to play those squares. I don't want to change that. It's the buttons at the bottom here. So when I click that button, it plays that polygon. When I click the area button, it plays that polygon, and so on. So I need to swap out the polygon for a different one. So first I'm going to hold down Shift to select these three, and I'll click Delete. Notice when I do that, the one link is going to go to zero links because that polygon's no longer there. There we go. And now I need to make a polygon that I want to put in that spot. So I could go to the geometry section in the tiles menu. I could choose a polygon that's here, one of the preset polygons, or I could use the custom polygon to make my own. I will put a link in the video description to a different video that explains how to use the custom polygon. But for this video, maybe I just want to use this shape. So I will put it in. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. So under the More Tools menu, I can increase the scale of it a bit. Maybe let's go to 1.5 scale. There we go. I will copy it, drag one over here, and copy it. The other thing I need to change is what I want to play and show for each of the shapes. So when I go to the first one, the default is the perimeter. but I need to change it on the second one to area. So I'm going to go to the music tools and change the animation to area units. That's the squares that show up. This one might be too small to have a good representation of the area, but we will do it anyways. Not bad. I kind of like that we get this one little small square unit. And then we'll make this one angles. So I will go, let me move out of the way. I will go over here, change animation to angles, slide back a little bit and test this one. I might want to change the color of these shapes so that the contrast of the angles is a little bit better. Let's see what that looks like. That green one looks nice. Okay, so now I need to update the links. So I'll go back over here and we'll say, okay, the other thing that's nice, if I click on the button, I will see what action that is in the action bar. So this thing, when I play it, I want to not attach it to that button because the button was selected when I entered the tile linking mode. It's linking that button to the action. I don't want that, so I'm going to deselect the button and choose that polygon. There we go. So when I play this, when I click that button, it'll play that polygon. When I click this button, I'm going to go into tile linking mode and choose that one. And when I click this button, I'll go into tile linking mode and choose that one. There we go. And finally, I need to change the toggle. So when I click this, this is what's going to make it go from invisible to visible and vice versa. So I will choose these and I want this to be all three of them. There we go. So I've selected all three of those. All right, I think I'm ready to go out of authoring mode. See if the toggle's working. Yep, toggle's working. Let's make sure perimeter. That's great. Let's check the area and the angles. Love it. Looks great. All right, so I can turn that off. Click save. And I am ready to go. I will just point out one small thing that I noticed. When I click toggle here, notice the action bar appears on those polygons. I don't really need any of the actions here. So I'm going to go back into authoring mode, click this button to disable all. That's going to turn off everything. And I might need to choose what I want to stay open in the bottom toolbar. So I'll do disable all. Turn some of these back on because I want to be able to sketch and change colors. I want to maybe do undo and redo. I don't need the tile sidebar at all, so I'm going to keep that closed. I'll go out of authoring mode, click save. And now when I go from invisible to visible, I don't get that action bar appearing, which I think is a nice little bit of polish there. So that's how you edit the What Polygon Do You Hear activity. Would love to see what versions of this activity you make, so feel free to save your own and drop them in the comments of this video. Thanks very much.